Good morning, dear hearts. This is the second orchid that has bloomed, and I didn't think that you'd be able to see the beautiful, delicate blossoms from back there, so I brought it up here. So, we're in lesson 63. Please subscribe. We need lots more subscribers, so please subscribe. Send this to others to subscribe. But the lesson that we're doing today is the light of the world brings peace to every mind through my forgiveness. This is a beautiful progression. So we had lesson 61, I am the light of the world. Then 62 yesterday, forgiveness is my function as the light of the world. And now the light of the world brings peace to every mind, without exception, through my forgiveness, which is my function as the light of the world. Now, there are a lot of lessons I'm going to be weaving into this. In fact, we might need a bigger loom. and let's see how this goes, because I think this is the most lessons I've ever found to weave into one lesson. Let's see. Okay, so lesson 63, the light of the world brings peace to every mind through my forgiveness. The very first line, how holy are you who have the power to bring peace to every mind. And we had lesson 35, that my mind is part of God's. I am very holy. And how blessed are you who can learn to recognize the means for letting this be done through you. What purpose could you have that would bring you greater happiness? What could be better than bringing peace to every mind through our forgiveness? And lesson 37 was, of course, that my holiness blesses the world, but it also told us about our purpose, that your purpose is to see the world through your own holiness. But as we do that, it blesses everyone. And as 37 goes on to say, thus are you and the world blessed together. No one loses, nothing is taken away from anyone. Everyone gains through our holy vision. The light of the world brings peace to every mind through forgiveness. Peace comes to every single mind. The second paragraph for lesson 63 is, you are indeed the light of the world with such a function to bring peace and happiness and to see the world through our own holiness. Your holiness blesses the world. The Son of God looks to you for his redemption. It is yours to give him, for it belongs to you. And in lesson 38, our title was that there's nothing my holiness cannot do for its redemption. It is yours to give him, for it belongs to you. There's nothing my holiness cannot do. Accept no trivial purpose or meaningless desire in its place, or you will forget your function and leave the Son of God in hell. Lesson 39 was, my holiness is my salvation, but it started by saying, if guilt is hell, what is its opposite? Well, the opposite of the hell obviously is salvation, which we are here to help bring to every mind. This is no idle request that is being asked of you. You are being asked to accept salvation, that it may be yours to give. And back to lesson 39 said, we have already said that your holiness is the salvation of the world. What about your own salvation? You cannot give what you do not have. A major idea in this course, that I can only give you what I have. So I have to have forgiveness before I can give forgiveness. The light of the world brings peace to every mind. I must have peace through my forgiveness, which I must have accomplished so I can get to the light and the peace and the happiness. There's a progression, and it starts with forgiveness. And ultimately, of course, it is our salvation, our freedom, for not just us, but for everyone. Our third paragraph in 63 says, recognizing the importance of this function, we will be happy to remember it very often. We will begin the day by acknowledging it and close the day with this thought of it in our awareness, just as we've been doing the past couple of days. And throughout the day, we will repeat this as often as possible. Lesson 40 was, I am blessed as a son of God. This is who I am. This is, again, remembering that I am the sinless, guiltless, perfect child of God. Throughout the day, I can remember that. In the practicing for lesson 40, I am blessed as a son of God. I am happy, peaceful, loving, and contented. I am calm, quiet, assured, and confident. I get to understand all of that because I am the light of the world. Our practicing sentences that we have to go into for today: the light of the world brings peace to every mind through my forgiveness. I am the means God has appointed for the salvation of the world. Lesson 39, again, my holiness is my salvation, but it isn't just for me. And then this lesson completes by telling us, if you close your eyes, you will probably find it easier to let related thoughts come to you. Those related thoughts, again, happy, peaceful, loving, contented, calm, quiet, assured, confident. Those are relevant thoughts that we can bring in as we practice. The light of the world brings peace to every mind through my forgiveness. Let the related thoughts come to you for a minute or two that you should devote to considering this. Do not, however, wait for such an opportunity. No chance should be lost for reinforcing today's idea. The light of the world brings peace to every mind through our forgiveness. Remember, God's Son looks to you for his salvation, his freedom, and who but yourself must be his son? We must remember, indeed, we are God's child. So my mind is very holy. It is part of God. My mind is part of God. It's very holy. My holiness envelops everything I see. There is nothing that my holiness cannot do. My holiness blesses the world. My holiness is my salvation and yours, and I am blessed as a son, a child of God. Many of these lessons we can find interwoven into the light of the world brings peace to every mind through my forgiveness. That was a lot. I hope it made sense. I hope you saw the continuation of one lesson to the next, and how they truly are weaving into each other in such a beautiful way. So, please like, please share, please subscribe, please comment, please smile as we got through this. Take in a deep breath and release everything else, and just pray for all of this to dawn upon us, and that we may share it, because we have to have it in order to give it. And let us have it and give it today. Namaste.